All right, for this one, I want to use triads and how they apply in songs. I'll put a link up here to a song I came up with, it's a while ago, it's like 15 years ago. The riff is the, but what I want to get into there is a minor triad, major triad. So we're going E, and then we're coming down to B. So a riff, we could just use we could use those two different triads to improv. So to come up with something like something like that. The point is, it gives that, it's kind of a samba or a bossa nova, really. Like, subscribe, hit up the comments also to correct me on what you think that actually is, because I have no fucking idea. But what I'm doing there, we'll work on the actual triads. So that is a 1, flat 3, 5. Play it that way or that way. We're gonna stick to using our pinky here, because it'll build up hand strength and all that fun stuff. So we're coming up to 7 on the A string, 5 on the D, 4 on the G string. And we're going to allocate 1 finger for each fret. Pinky, middle on 5, index on 4. 7, 5, 4. It sounds familiar because Cliff Burton uses that same triad. Up here, he comes up, so 7, so we'll move it in a second, but 7, 5, 9. If you were to play it here, 12 on the D string, same pattern. And then it goes to major. So we take the same shape and we can make an actual groove out of it. So, minor, I'll get there eventually, on E, then we come down to B. So it's going to be 9 on the E, which is B. Then we're going 7, 7 on the E string, 6, 4. The shape of it, all that changes is the third. We're moving it up, and not frets, the scale degree. It's a minor third, and then a major third, which means we have to slide it up. So, and we just kind of mess around with those two chords. Just playing back to back, ascending, till it gets comfortable. It's going to stretch your hand out pretty well. And then you could come up with, try to play a groove. Put a metronome on. At first, I don't like the metronome when I'm writing, but if you're comfortable with doing it, then put the metronome on. See what you can come up with. So if it was those notes, by the way, and then I just used 2 notes, 5, 7, because that's where the scale would keep going up, and then down to the major. Same thing. We use these extra 2 notes. So. Sound terrible, but that's how you're supposed to sound when you're practicing. So, with that said, go forth, sound terrible until you don't, and then make it more complicated. See what kind of bass lines you can write, what you can come up with. I gotta really work on talking and playing, but I've mumbled and rambled and done all that enough. So, happy shredding. See you on the next video.